Day 20 of Chicago Bears training camp. And these guys seem like they are fed up. Tempers are flaring in day 20 of training camp. And then we got the announcement from the head coach regarding the starters for Thursday matchup versus Kansas City. Y'all know we're going to talk about it. All things training camp on day 20. But we got to play this intro first.
Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm Bobby Hill, and I'm joined with my guy, Cdub. What's the word?
What's the word, nephew? Man, the last open practice, huh? Last open practice.
It's one of those, and these guys are pretty damn fed up. But to the people that's joining us, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well as we continue to rock this thing out. But Cdub, we're going to jump right into the action because, you know, we got that action. We try to see the Bears do something. But nonetheless, it was been reported that there was about 2-3 fights out there today. 2-3 fights out there today. One fight came when Javon Dexter pretty much bulldozed Ian Willer, knocked him on his backside. He hopped up, ready to go, pushing and shoving. Woo. They go back to work. Next one came after Tremaine Edmonds tackled Vegas Jones as a running back. This one, they said people was getting busy. They talking about helmets came off. They talking about guys pushing and shoving. Guys had a problem with it, wasn't really too feeling it. Hey, how you looking at this whole scuffle that kicked off training camp on day 20?
I'm surprised it took this long, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it's about damn time. I just know how the human nature works. When you sit there and you're looking at a person day in and day out, I think you're even going up to the room with each other, playing cards and chilling, playing Madden or playing NCAA 25. You're going to naturally get tired of each other. I'm glad. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm glad, but I'm surprised it lasts this long and didn't it end with a buzz. The last open practice, and who got into it? Velez? Go ahead and fight for your position on this damn team, bro. You told dude, don't tackle me, Joe. I'm trying to make it, bro. I'm trying to score, bro. That's gonna look good on my resume to stay on the team. And what does Edmonds do? He go and tackle him and messing up the whole plan and shit. But it's a bunch of nothing. It's always gonna be a fight. Every single fucking training camp is going to be a fight. I'm surprised they ain't get into it with Cincinnati. Maybe Cincinnati ain't want no smoke because we was busting their ass all fucking while they was here. But it's just human nature. You locked in the box with a person for that long, it's bound to happen. These are different people with different personalities, different type of problems going on their life. Professions on the line like a Vegas Jones, professions on the line like a Ian Willer. Of course, the temperature's gonna be high.
For sure, and I'm with you. It's like when you playing at the Y or LA Fitness or hell, California Park for some that know what we used to hoop at. You know what I'm saying? It's a dude that's guarding you. He ass on offense, but he play his heart out on defense, and he a hack is what we call him on the basketball court. Cdub, you know you had one of them. Dude can't. Their team don't even pass him the ball on the basketball court, but he all up in your grill on the defensive side, acting like he out here Pat Bev or Kawhi Leonard or something, trying to wreak havoc. And then you like, bro, back up off me, bro. You throw the ball at him, y'all scuffle up, and then you could proceed to give his ass 20 in the game. You know what I'm saying?
You know how it go. He said it perfectly.
You know how it goes. So this the same thing, and I agree with you on the statement that these guys are pretty much tired of going up against the same competition. You hear it all the time when it comes to all these different sports that football, they glad it's just one time in the playoffs. Because you in the NBA, you playing somebody and had the potential to play them 7 times, you're going to get tired of seeing their ass too. You know what I'm saying? In just 7 games. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get tired of going back and forth traveling. The Bears right now, they tired of the heat in Chicago. The weather been all right, though. The Midwest been treating it right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm back. I'm back. I forgot how good it feel up here in August. But it's hot. You know what I'm saying? People like, bro, I've been moving your same 300-pound ass back and forth for 4 weeks now. Come on, bro. Get out the way. I'm ready to just go.
He talk about get out the way.
But I find that it's good. It was pretty much placed out there like each side of the ball defended their own guys, quote unquote, but ultimately it's a team thing. So I take nothing from it, man. I say this is competition. Temper's gonna fly as long as ain't nobody cross the line and said somebody wife's a hoe. You good? You good?
That happened. Yeah, that happened, bro. They fighting it. Anything goes when them fists throwing. You know what I'm saying? Anything can be said, bro. They said that shit.
That's a fact. So in other news, Matt Eberflus came out early and let these guys know ain't no starters playing. Ain't Caleb Williams ain't playing. So that's the end of Caleb Williams, Cdub. Caleb Williams is done for the preseason. Now he get to take, some time to prepare himself mentally, prepare himself physically, and be fresh to start. You know what I'm saying? And just go. And there will be, he said most of the starters won't be playing. So there's leaving me in my mind that there's a starter that might be out there. But nonetheless, how you feeling about the starters not playing against Kansas City?
I feel okay. I think we've seen enough. I think you don't want to risk injury. This will be the third game if you decide to play Caleb Williams. I think the injury concern, it really ain't an injury concern, but you just want to avoid any magical injury that can happen to your key players. So you go ahead and sit them out, and you could go ahead and play some of those guys that's on the cusp of, you know what I'm saying, getting on the team. Some of the guys that's on the cusp of getting cut, stuff like that. So what up, though? Big Kev in the building. So I don't have a problem with it, bro.
For sure. Kev joining us on the show. What up, man?
What's the word?
For sure. How you feeling about the Bears not playing as starters versus Kansas City?
I mean, it's kind of like the Hall of Fame game. I expected it, but in this case, it kind of irritated me a little bit more because if you think about the time between the last time that they get actual game reps to the first game of the season, it's going to be damn near a month before they play football again. So I don't like that. I think that they should get as many reps as possible. But again, I anticipated it, man. It's the last preseason game of the season. And it seems like the approach in the NFL right now is to protect their investments as opposed to get them ready for the season.
For sure. I ain't got no issue with it. I looked at it like, hey, man, it is what it is. Now, I did pose the question to Drip. I said, hey, Drip, if Andy Reid said he playing Patrick Mahomes, wouldn't you want to see it? I'm like, yeah, we absolutely would love to see it. We would absolutely love the storyline. But then on the logical side, you say, hey, it's just the last preseason game. You get a guy's an opportunity that's trying to make the team one final chance to put out that film out there, not just for the Chicago Bears, but for other NFL organizations. And you allow those guys to go out there and lay it on the line just to see if they can continue their NFL careers. And then you just preserve the health of your guys.
Now, frankly, he said that most of the starters are going to be out. I better see Nate Davis on the field, bro. Like, I need that dude to be out there.
Yeah, that was the next question. So who y'all think going to be out there starting?
Oh, well, who going to be some of the starters that's going to be out there, or who going to start?
He said most of the starters won't be playing. So that leaves room for some starters to be playing.
Okay. The offensive line. Yeah, you probably have all of them out there to gather some continuity. Whoever going to start maybe for a couple series or so, and then start subbing the other guys in. Maybe Roma Duzier, if you count him as a starter, as a third wide receiver, I would say
he's a starter.
So I would put Rome out there. On the defense, maybe Javon Dexter, if you want to. That may be like on the fence. Maybe you want to, maybe you not. Maybe he proved to you enough that he's ready. But I wouldn't be mad at him going to play a couple series on the next game this Thursday coming up. Mm-hmm. And that's about it. I just want to see the battles that's coming out. I want to see these battles. I want to see one half a piece for Rippin and what's
Bajan.
Sunshine name?
Bajan.
Talking about Sunshine.
Tyson Bajan. I don't think that Bajan, man. I don't think that competition is over. I think
I ain't gonna lie to you. All my starters sitting except Nate Davis. I ain't gonna lie to you. Offensive linemen, they get hurt, man. And I'm not playing no other offensive lineman. Honestly, without I know what Nate Davis, you know what I'm saying? He been
Don't
in and
give him
out.
an excuse.
I wouldn't even risk it with him. To be
Bro.
honest with you, you don't know if you're gonna be in and out with him. But nonetheless, offensive linemen, they get hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And right now, this is the healthiest your offensive line has been the entire camp. Because now you just got Karan back. You added on to the group of big linemen that you need available. I ain't even screwing with it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna screw with it. I would say throw Nate Davis in there, but no, none of my starters will be playing if it was up to me.
Not even Rome. You don't want Rome to get out there?
Absolutely not wrong. No.
What about on the defensive side?
Not a person.
Not even Brisker?
Dexter.
Not even Brisker.
Not even especially not Brisker.
He's had his fair share of injuries these past few seasons since he's become a Bear. Not touching them. And this is his first few practices back in like 3 weeks. Nah, we ain't touching that.
Bro, I ain't even said Dunze last name until just right then, bro. What you talking about?
They just talking crazy.
You like to add that extra E on Duzier. But no, I'm right there with you, man. Like I understand the Bears' approach. These guys have something to prove, and it's time to prove it when it matters. And that's starting September 8th. Preseason is important, but the most important is actual games.
Yeah, so
agree. I think it
matters.
I'll
be good with any decision that Matt Eberflus makes. He did say some, like Kev alluded to earlier. So I would visualize that some of those guys will be out there. He mean what he say. He say what he mean. He really be to the point. So I'm just wondering who it is. I think Nate Davis will probably. I think the whole offensive lineup be out there, to tell you the truth, just to give the quarterbacks a fair shake at this competition. I think.
Hell no, you get a quarterback a fair shake of the other guys trying to make the team. If your quarterback get killed, you know who to keep. You know who to get rid of.
But you need them to perform, though. You needed to perform. And in this quarterback position, who you will get or not? Can you easily give me a somebody that got the upper hand?
I would say right now is obviously Caleb and then Bajan.
Yeah, Bajan got the Bajan
easily second.
Well, he's securely
not
second.
Easily, but I believe he's safe.
Yeah, he's securely second. Not necessarily easily second, but he's definitely secure.
I just know that they're going into the season with 3 quarterbacks anyway.
Yeah,
or at least that's what I believe in, because you get that extra quarterback on your roster now. That doesn't count to the 53-man roster. So I believe they're gonna run this 3 quarterback room and then still be good to go.
Also, we should just let Reed play the whole game because he ain't getting on the team.
Hey, he gonna get some ticks. My thing is, what about the other positions? Like at running back, I think
you played him.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Khalil and Roshan still going back and forth at that number 2. Are they gonna keep more than 3 running backs? Are they gonna keep a fullback? How many tight ends are they keeping? How many D ends are they keeping? Like, it's a lot of position battles that I think the Bears want to get as much tape and data on before the season, before cut day, actually, because they're gonna hit that waiver wire hard like they've been the last couple of seasons.
I don't think the second string running back is up for grabs. I think Khalil Herbert.
Yeah, I think that's
pretty much
it. Yeah,
because we haven't even really seen Rojo, to tell you the truth, since the Hall of Fame game. Unless he comes in this game right here and just balls out crazy. But I still don't know how you can still pass up what Herbert been doing this preseason and probably training camp. I ain't been hearing a lot about Rojo. So I'm actually kind of worried because I love Rojo, bro, as a football player and what he stand for, bro. He no nonsense. I'm here to play football. I'm gonna run your ass over. I'm gonna fuck your buzz. That's it. But I'm worried, bro. I'm worried. I got to be honest.
You should. I mean, and I'm with you on that. I share that same sentiment because Roshan Johnson was somebody we came into training camp very high on, and he ain't been here. And we've been saying the best ability is availability. He ain't been available. And we know Matt Eberflus spoke on that as well. Yep. And I think that from what we've seen through the 3 games that Khalil Herbert has played, he secured the number 2 spot. I don't think there's no question about that. The other questions come is you keep Ian Willow around, you keep Vegas Jones around. You know what I'm saying? I believe you start those guys. That's what I believe you start with.
That's what we won't care. If I hear what you was finna say, you say Vegas on the outside, but I don't think so. I think Vegas gonna be the third back.
He should not be. He hasn't earned it, bro. Like, he has not earned any running back reps. I don't even love him. Like, I get it. he got a touchdown out of that position, but like that was the one good thing. And obviously a touchdown is a good thing. But that's like
Yeah.
one of the one things he did well out of the 17 that he did poorly. So it's like
I would
there's no go ahead.
I would say this, even though it has not been the most cleanest, this is the most comfortable we've seen Vegas Jones.
Oh yeah, because he needs the ball in his hands to be effective. Like the problem is getting the balls into his hands.
Yeah, they dumbed it down for him. They dumbed down his role on this team. No longer do you got to sit back there and wait on the ball to come down to you. You seem to not be able to figure out how to catch the ball. So go ahead. We'll put the ball into your stomach, and you go and use all the
See,
talents
my,
that
my
God
my
gave
thing
you.
is like he can bounce outside, right? But like, what does he look like between the tackles? If he's gonna
But they,
play running back, he's gonna have to learn how to run that ball between the tackles. And the one pitch out that they gave him, he dropped it.
yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like, I don't know, man. Like, as much as it is a dumbed down position, it requires IQ as well. You got to
yeah.
keep that ball low. You got to get low to the ground. What's his center of gravity like playing this position? It's different from trying to learn how to run routes and knowing what your blocking scheme is on a pass play than it is on a run play. And honestly, I just don't trust Valus Jones at all.
Fair
Yeah,
enough. I would just add on that the in between the tackles guys is gonna be swift. And you can run more zone concepts with Vegas that'll probably be more effective for his run style. And
yeah.
when you talk about running backs and you trying to go with a two-headed monster or per se a three-headed monster with probably like a little pop in there, you're gonna give them specialized plays. You're not gonna say we're gonna run them up the A gap. You know what I'm saying? We gonna utilize Vegas Jones' speed and his skill to attack the edges. And I think that's where it can be tricky. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you talk about the running back spot. But I think that with the amount of carries he's going to see, which is not going to be a lot, you can just
Mhm.
use him in a specialized way. That's it.
And
Hmm.
I just see it as this whole Velas thing is. I think that every NFL team, or you can blame the coach or the GM, they always want to have a project that they can stick their chest out and look what I did. Then nobody seen this coming. Like you can look at all the teams in the NFL, and you can probably, if you look deep enough, you can see a project like a guy that wasn't even supposed to be on the team that they see something inside for some reason, and they think they're going to be the genius to bring that out of them. So I look at him as a project, and they love the kid for some reason. He gonna be on the team. I'm telling you right now.
I told y'all the man is a good locker room guy. they love the
It's your
good
locker
locker
room
room
guy.
guys. I'm telling you.
Hey,
That's what I'm telling you because that's what I know. But let's transition into talk about some guys that made the return. Karan Amagaje has returned off the NFI list and now was in pads today. And he saw some
hmm
reps at left tackle right in his return with the pads on, saw some reps at left tackle. Now we talked about starting the offensive line or not starting the offensive line. But if you the Chicago Bears, knowing the injury that this young guy is coming off of, you know what I'm saying, with that torn quad, do you give him game reps right away in this upcoming game? Or do you say, nah, we just gonna let you learn or keep him off to the side? How will y'all approach Karan Amagaje's return?
Well, he's not starting when the season starts. So I
Right.
think he need more the reps, all the reps that he could. I would play him the whole fucking game. If he ain't ready to play, he shouldn't have put the pads on and came to practice.
For sure.
Every fucking minute he playing.
I look at it as though like they drafted this young man as a project to begin with. Tevin Jenkins is already there. I don't even think it's a position battle at
No.
this point. It could rev up to one, mid-season, depending on how banged up the offensive line is. I say take it slower, buddy. It doesn't really make sense for me to throw him right out there into the fire coming off of the injury that he's had when they're not looking to play him this season, at least on paper. Or they're not looking to play him this season. When they drafted him, they didn't expect him to play this season, at least from my understanding. So I don't think it's a big deal to get him reps in his last preseason game. But if he gets out there, good for him.
I'm with you on that one, Kev. I don't think it's absolutely like you have to get him minutes out there because I think at this draft pick, um, I would say Kev, he is much more than just a project. Before the injury went down, that's why his stock had fell because of the injury. But I would say bring them on slowly. You know what I'm saying? Protect the player, but also protect your investment. Because if you still got questions on Braxton Jones, you're not sure if you want to pay him all this amount of money coming up soon. This could be your way out of that. If Karan could step up and be, you know what I'm saying, just as good or if not better than that. Because Ryan Poles right now has shown that he has foresight with his roster. And I believe there's a reason why they brought this young fella in the building anyway.
I just said Braxton Jones ain't been an all pro. So I don't think you got to be worrying about money and signing Braxton Jones at the very least. And now if this kid is ready to play, and by all accounts that he ready to play, you got to see what he can do in real game speed.
For sure.
Put his put his ass out there.
Put his ass
smart.
out there.
He's smart too. What, he from Howard?
He from Howard. Yale.
Yeah. Oh shit. He from Yale. He's smart enough not to get hurt, right?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Type of logic.
No. Come on, man. For real.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say you shouldn't be worried about Braxton Jones' contract, but it was a few years ago. It was the left tackle. He spent time with Kansas City Chiefs. I can't remember his name right now for some reason, but had an excellent season. He was placed at a left tackle. Chiefs wanted to kind of move him right tackle the following season. He thought he was worth more money. Chiefs let him walk. He went over there and I believe he played with Baltimore. So it's one of those things to where you don't have to if you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, if he's at that level that you want to. But who knows? The guy can come out and have a pretty damn good year and start the trend more upward for himself.
That kid want to play though.
He does.
He want to play the Thursday. He want to play. That's what I'm saying. Hey, let the kid play.
For sure. I'm with you on that. Another one of our guys that we talked about a little earlier was Jaquan Brisker, returning for the first time in about 3 weeks. Didn't do much, but he was doing more than what was said these past few weeks. How important is it to have Jaquan Brisker ready for game one, fellas?
Oh, go ahead, Kev.
It's very important to have him ready for game one. He's a starter. He's a staple in this defense, and this defense is elite. And you want to have your best players out there when the season starts. I don't want to start the season without him, but it's always next man up. So, whoever's behind him better be ready because it's a chance that he'll start the season and not make it through the game. So it is what it is. But of course, we want to see Brisker out there, man. He's a monster of the midway. Get healthy, my guy, and get out there.
Hey, man.
There we go. It was Orlando Brown. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Orlando Brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Orlando Brown. Damn, I ain't heard that name in a long time. Brisker's the soul of this Chicago Bears defense. I think he's the soul. You got your best player on the defense, Montez Sweat. You got your all-pro cornerback in Jalen Johnson. I think he's the soul of the defense, and he makes this defense go. I think they really good without him, but with him, they become something special, bro. So you got to be very careful. I'm glad we got great backup for him, and Jonathan Owens. He kind of plays the exact same way. He's
my God,
reckless, like throw your whole fucking body into it. Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares? And I love it. That's a great job from Ryan Poles, to tell you the truth. So, Jaquan Brisker means a lot to the Chicago Bears team as a whole, let alone the defense. Look at his Twitter. Even when we was going with the other quarterback, he had his back. Now we got the new quarterback. He got his back on Twitter too. So, hey man, Jaquan Brisker, he the soul of the Chicago Bears, bro.
I don't know about that though.
You don't know who you think is the soul? Who the soul of the Chicago? Who the soul?
It might be JJ. I ain't gonna lie to you, Jalen Johnson.
I'm going with Brisker.
It might be Jalen Johnson. I just say that right now with this offseason with him doing his pretty much media tour. He was talking that shit. He the one step front. Hey, Caleb, don't come in here Hollywood, big dog. Don't come in Hollywood. And he was letting people know. And I just feel like he one of the more outspoken ones. Jaquan Brisker is on that level with him. I agree with you. But I'm gonna go with the vet on this one.
Okay, we disagree. I got Jaquan Brisker For sure.
Y'all know bro hard head. Y'all know
I
bro
got
hard
me.
head.
This man, Steve-O said TJ. TJ don't even talk. He said
TJ
TJ.
Edwards?
Yeah. TJ don't even say nothing. He just kill people. He just go destroy people.
For sure. But I do got one final thing for y'all before we roll up out of here. Well, we could probably add on something else, but after the great Hall of Fame game from Colin Johnson, we ain't seen him because he's been injured.
Man,
That
bro.
sucks.
I just heard.
Oh
what
my
happened?
God. How y'all think he didn't work? Does he still have a chance, or y'all think he going practice squad?
Okay, how
Practice
many
squad.
receivers? Okay, what's the receivers?
You already got your main three.
Wrong, DJ, Keenan,
Tyler Scott.
Tyler
Tyler
Scott
Scott,
staying
that's
too. That's
four.
four. That's
So
four.
is
Mhm.
he
Pettis ain't
staying over
staying.
Dante Pettis?
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Pettis
For
might
me, yes.
Pettis might have earned his way onto the team though.
Ain't no way he getting it
might
over
have.
Collins Johnson.
Hey, he
No.
might have. I'm not even gonna hold you. He might have
What?
Cdub. Bro,
Yo,
we
better
just started,
stop,
bro. We just
bro.
started the stream saying the best ability is availability. Bro ain't been available. Dante Pettis been here.
Okay,
just saying.
okay. What? But Dante Pettis' best game was last game, right?
Yep.
Was that game better than Colin Johnson's game to you? To you?
I would say no.
To me, I think you cannot teach the height that Colin Johnson has.
Yes, talk to
But
him, Kev.
but you want to see him on the field. That's just the reality of it. Like, I would like to see him duplicate what he did in the Hall of Fame game 2 or 3 more times, and we just haven't gotten a chance to see it. Hopefully he plays tomorrow or
That'd be great.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Hopefully he
Thursday.
plays Thursday. We can get a little bit more and see if what he did was not a fluke or not. Because this ain't his first time with the team either. You know, he was on the team
Exactly.
last year and didn't make the roster. So,
He a vet.
you know, is his health a concern at this point, Doug?
But we know what Dante Pettis is, bro. It's still that question mark of unknown with Colin Johnson. We see the measurables. 6'4", 6'5",
He big as hell.
200 something pounds, can go and get the ball at his apex. Pettis is what, 5'8", like 160.
Man,
What are y'all doing, bro? He's 6'6".
that's what
I agree with
I'm
you.
not
It should
saying
be
what
there.
I would do. I'm
Right.
just saying what the Bears would do. Because if
Right.
you ask me what I would do, I'm going with my guy Chris B in the chat. He gives you a different type of wide receiver.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you got your speed guy. You know what I'm saying? In Tyler Scott, you got your yak guy in DJ Moore. You got your route running technician in Keenan Allen. You got your Swiss Army knife in Rome. Now you just need your big target. You can throw it up into the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Just add that. I will add that to the thing, but
Oh, Pettis got injured today, huh?
Pettis got injured today.
Oh,
We shall see.
So I'm saying bye-bye.
And you damn near keeping 4 tight ends at that. At least 3 tight ends.
Oh, no way. 4. No, you ain't keeping
I'm just
4.
saying, bro. It's just one of them things. I heard that Ryan Bates. Is Ryan Bates still hurt too?
He's
messing
hurt.
up the whole
Yeah.
offensive
Yeah.
line.
He don't need to be starting. We good.
Mhm.
You don't need to start. I feel like the offensive line is set, bro. It's Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, Coleman Shelton, Nate Davis, Darnell Wright. They've been they've been rocking and rolling for the last week and a half. So yeah, I don't see.
Do he make the roster? Dude, my man Karan make the roster. You forget about DeAndre Carter and John
You mean
Jackson.
J. Tyree Carter?
Yeah, J. Tyree Carter and another guy out there too.
Karan is their draft pick.
Yeah,
They keep
Karan
him
is
around.
They're gonna keep him regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna keep him around for sure. Even if they figure out a way to do it. Because you can
Pettis
definitely bring guys up from the practice squad.
Hey, Pettis ain't staying here, bro. Yeah, y'all better say goodbye to dude. That's it, bro. What about Webster? Webster been out there, number 83. Remember him? He got a chance.
I'll pass.
That was a quick I'll pass.
I'm
just
good.
saying.
He killed last season in preseason. He killed last season.
Oh yeah, I want after the super chat. I got something from Tyreek Stevenson that should get people lit. But nonetheless, shout out to Patty for the super chat. Boy, have you not heard Tremaine Edmonds pep talk? That man is the entire soul of the Monsters, says Patty.
All right,
Hold on,
Pat.
Okay.
Patty. You was a little foul the other day. You got your stuff together. I'm proud of you, big dog. I'm
Shout out
proud
to
of you.
Pat, bro.
But they
Shout out my
asked
boy
Tyreek
Pat.
Stevenson, how you feel about what have you learned from guarding DJ, Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze? You want to know what this man said? He talking about some, I'm him. I can cover pretty much any receiver in the league.
That's
That's
what I want
good.
to hear, Joe.
What
I don't
else
want to
is
hear no fake ass shit.
right? What
That's
else
what
is
I
he
want to
supposed
hear.
to say?
He's supposed
And
to
that,
say, man, those guys are so good, man.
right,
I'm
they're so
glad to
good.
be
I'm learning so
here.
many lessons. And
Yeah.
nah, this Bears, the DBs, man, the secondary, these guys have moxie, bro. They got swag and they believe in themselves. From Jalen Johnson all the way across, all of these guys believe that they belong, man. And I'm excited to see second year Stevenson because he proved a lot last season. Especially got to a slow start. He was getting a few pass interferences and so on and so forth, playing a little too close in man. But he got better as the year got on, man. So
Yeah,
shout
he
out to
did.
him.
He did.
For sure. Shout out to Samurai for the super chat. Hey, do y'all think football would be? How would y'all think football would be if you had to use two quarterbacks in a game, like one in the first half and the other in the second, or staggered? Look,
I
me.
remember. Go ahead, nephew.
Oh well, go ahead with the history lesson. I need to learn
I
something. Let's go.
remember. It was a long time ago. It's an instance where NFL pro team. It had to be NFL. It might have been college. It was one of the two.
Well, it happened
That
in college a lot.
they had two quarterbacks and they like subbed them like every possession type shit.
Yeah, it happens in
I
college
remember it
often.
very vaguely, but I just can't remember it exactly. But I heard of something like this before. But you just can't do that. The money you ponying up for quarterbacks, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that's college stuff.
yeah.
I don't see it happening here because you want to keep the best guy on the field at all times. If you
Yeah,
had to stagger quarterbacks, ooh, terrible,
Let's
terrible
yeah,
football.
right. Let's just
yeah.
see. Let's just say the only time I want to see my backup quarterback coming in is in blowouts, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Unless you got a big guy like Tim Tebow, 3rd and 1,
Yeah, like
4th
they
and
do in New
yeah,
Orleans,
Oh
or like they
yeah,
were doing in New
yeah.
Orleans. But
So let's. Jay Allen said the Saints. Steve-O said the Patriots. Yep. That's some recent. So it was like
Oh yeah,
Drew
yeah,
Brees and Taysom Hill.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
mhm.
I'm
yeah.
saying? And then Cam and those boys when he was with the Patriots, I believe they was doing it down there too. So
Yeah, exactly.
oh yeah, and there's no chance Rome Odunze is winning Rookie of the Year. That's gonna go to Caleb Williams.
Oh yeah,
I'm just letting you know. I'm
You
just
need to
because
letting you
let
know.
everybody
right.
know, like the whole entire NFL know.
The
They
only
should
way,
know.
the only way Rome wins something like that over Caleb is if he runs back like 3 kickoffs and gets some reverse action run plays that get it turned into touchdowns that have nothing to do with Caleb Williams. Because the only way he's gonna shine is because of Caleb Williams. There's no way that he gets the Rookie of the Year over him.
That man ain't closer to the offensive rookie of the year. We close to the fucking sun. That's how fucking close he is to the rookie of the year.
This man. But hey,
Hey, but shout out Rome. He finna kill though. Know that.
Mhm.
that's a fact. Hey, y'all take y'all pick, but it is what it is. That's gonna wrap up today's show. Giving y'all that update on day 20 of the training camp, fellas. Y'all got anything left?
Ooh, Booker for defensive rookie of the year. Now that's something to talk
That'll be
about.
lit.
Oh,
Don't forget to join us back here tonight
oh
for
yeah.
Hard Knocks Hangover with the whole gang after Chicago Bears Hard Knocks on HBO.
For sure. Make sure y'all tune in later tonight. Hopefully HBO don't have us waiting an hour and a half for the drop. And we can
Bro,
be
Bro,
on time and won't have to be up all night.
I
I'm
damn
just
near went
letting
to
y'all
sleep
know.
last week. I ain't
yeah,
gonna front.
bro. Better
But hey,
hope Jaden Daniels make it through the season. He weigh 100 pounds. I hope he make it through the season.
but hey, that's it from us, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and make sure you follow the show on all social media platforms at Chicago Bears Central. If you got any feedback, questions, comments, or concerns, hit us up in the email at Chicago Bears Central Pod at gmail.com. If you want to call in and be a part of the mailbag episode, call in, state your name, leave your take on anything Chicago Bears, and we're going to chop it up for y'all. The number to do so is 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears, and tell them mother to keep hating because we going to keep coming.
Who
Shot
is that?
town up
Hey.
and bet down.